Apollo 13, the mission that was never meant to fail. In April 1970, the United States launched Apollo 13, NASA's seventh manned mission to space and the third planned landing on the Moon. What was supposed to be a routine scientific mission soon became one of the most dramatic survival stories in American history. The crew consisted of 3 astronauts: Commander James Lovell, Command Module Pilot Jack Swigert, and Lunar Module Pilot Fred Hayes. All 3 were experienced astronauts, trained to handle complex situations in space. Their mission objective was clear: to land on the Moon, conduct experiments, and return safely to Earth. For the first 2 days, everything went smoothly. Then, on April 13, 1970, approximately 200,000 miles from Earth, disaster struck. While performing a routine procedure, an oxygen tank inside the spacecraft exploded. A loud bang shook the entire command module. Warning lights flashed everywhere. Within seconds, vital systems began to fail. Commander Jim Lovell calmly spoke the words that would become famous around the world. "Houston, we've had a problem." This was no minor malfunction. The explosion had damaged the spacecraft's oxygen supply, which powered the electrical systems. Without oxygen, the command module could not support life. The Moon landing was immediately cancelled. Apollo 13 became a race against time. Survival in space. The astronauts were forced to shut down the command module and move into the lunar module, which was designed to support only 2 men for 2 days, not 3 men for 4 days. Temperatures dropped close to freezing.
Systems nominal. Confirm alignment. Confirm. Trajectory is stable. Copy that. Monitoring. Acknowledged. Proceeding.
Carbon dioxide levels rose to dangerous levels, threatening to poison them slowly. Back on Earth, NASA's mission control worked non-stop. Engineers slept on the floor.
Status report now!
Signal confirmed. It's green. Execute lockdown. Sequence initiated. Monitoring.
Using only the equipment already on board the spacecraft. One of the biggest challenges was removing carbon dioxide. The filters in the lunar module were not compatible with those in the command module. NASA engineers famously solved the problem using duct tape, plastic bags, and cardboard, proving that human ingenuity could overcome impossible odds. Nation holds its breath. As the astronauts circled the Moon without landing, the entire United States watched in silence. Television networks provided constant updates. Churches held prayer meetings. Even rival nations offered assistance. Apollo 13 was no longer a space mission. It was a global human drama. The crew used the Moon's gravity to slingshot back toward Earth, conserving precious fuel. Every maneuver had to be calculated perfectly. A small error could mean missing Earth entirely and drifting endlessly into space. The final test. As the spacecraft approached Earth, one final challenge remained. The command module, which had been powered down for days, needed to be restarted. No one knew if it would work. Then came re-entry, the most dangerous phase of any space mission. As Apollo 13 entered Earth's atmosphere, communication was lost, as expected. But the silence lasted longer than normal. Mission control waited. Seconds felt like hours. Finally, parachutes appeared in the sky. Apollo 13 splashed down safely in the Pacific Ocean on April 17, 1970. Against all odds, the astronauts were alive. A.T. successful failure. NASA later called Apollo 13 a successful failure. The mission did not land on the Moon, but it demonstrated the strength of teamwork, calm leadership, and problem-solving under extreme pressure. The story of Apollo 13 remains one of the greatest real-life examples of human resilience. It proved that even in the vast emptiness of space, cooperation and intelligence can bring people home. More than 50 years later, Apollo 13 is still taught in leadership programs, engineering schools, and military training. It stands as a reminder that failure is not the end. Giving up is.